Good morning, Kipsters. We are going to go ahead and review our exit ticket from yesterday. I did want to show you a little bit about how we did. So here we have questions 33 through 36, and we did really good with question 33. 76.9% of us got that question right, but we struggled with questions 35, 34, and 36. The one we struggled with most was question 36. So that's the one that I want to dive into first. Let's start off with question 36. That's the last question right here at the bottom. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit more so we can see it a little bit clearer. There we go. So in both sections, the researchers involved in the projects, okay, so right here I see the word both. So I know that I need to find something that is in both texts. In your notebook, you should have done your T-chart to help you. So here I'm going to put passage 1, passage 2. Lack the necessary support to complete their work. The coral bots didn't lack the necessary support. They're starting off. The dam had a lot of support for it as well, so it's not about a lack of support. Again, if you didn't know what the word lack is, you should have looked it up in the dictionary. G, can use the data gathered to address problems around the world. They could use the data that was gathered to address problems with the coral to see how much coral is there and how much improvement they've made. They could also track the population to see how the dam or releasing the water from the dam is helping the fish population. H, the issue related to the affected ecosystems will be resolved quickly. The coral bots might not be resolved quickly. They're still making them. And the dam, it could be resolved quickly, but it's going to take a lot of time for them to look into it and see exactly how much water. So that one kind of could be a check mark. It will continue, will continue monitoring the health of the affected ecosystems. Will continue monitoring the health of the affected ecosystems. So the ecosystem in the first one was the coral reefs. Yep, they're going to be monitoring them to see how much the bots are helping. And in the second passage, they are talking about the fishes. So I see here that I'm stuck between G and J, since those are the only two that talk about both. So I can go ahead and eliminate F, and I can go ahead and eliminate H. So here, which one of these is from both selections? So they can use data to gather the problems. They could use the data to address the problems, but you can, this part about around the world might be a little bit of a stretch. We're focusing more specifically on the coral reef, and the dam is in a specific location. So I think the best one here would be ecosystems, because you're focusing on the coral reef, which is an ecosystem. It depends on a lot of animals and life depend on it, and the fish population as well. Many people will starve if they don't have fish or if they don't have access to that kind of food. So the correct answer here is J. Let's look at question number 35. One difference between the coral reefs and the Three Gorges Dam is that only the dam, okay, so we're looking for a difference and we're focusing on the dam first. So we want a difference starting with the dam. Okay, so let me go ahead and draw my T-chart. Might not be very perfect. Okay, A, has been studied by scientists. The dam has been studied by scientists? I don't think so. Let me go back to my text. I don't think they mentioned that the dam was studied by scientists. Here they have the dam, technological advances, talking about where the location, natural habitat, ecosystem. They have the River Water Resources Commission. They do give help to scientists in China, but this doesn't tell me specifically that the scientists are helping here or have studied it. So I don't think it's A. I know that they study the coral reef, but it doesn't mention about the dam. And remember, I want a check mark in number 2 because I'm looking for a difference starting with the dam. So since I'm starting with the dam, I need that check mark in spot 2. B, it is used as an energy source. The dam is used as an energy source. Coral is not an energy source. Although it provides a lot of life and helps sustain life, it's not an energy source. Affects the wildlife in the area. The dam does affect the wildlife in the area, but so do the bots because they would make it better. is a significant part of an ecosystem. They are both a significant part of an ecosystem. So here, the only one I see that has one difference and it has a check mark in the number 2 slot is B. So B is the correct answer for number 35. Number 34. This was a little bit of a struggle as well. Number 34. Read these sentences from the selection. Both of these sentences describe, okay, let me read the sentence. Robots on the reef. Following a simple set of rules, several robots would work as a team. Okay, so would work as a team. Oh, I can't draw on the image. Rude. Okay, work as a team to seek out the coral fragments that have been broken and cement the pieces of the reef. Something fishy. They hope the data will provide insight into the direct causes of the drop in the fish's reproduction rates. Both of these sentences describe, okay, so we're looking at something that they both describe. Again, my little T-chart. I know 1 and 2 are on the sides. How new technology is supposed to function in a specific environment? Well, new technology is talking about the robots, but looking at data is not new technology. We've looked at data for a while. We use data a lot. Now let's look at G. The intended outcome of a project related to an environmental problem. Okay, so here we see is related to an environmental problem, and it is an intended outcome of a project. So what they want to happen at the end is related to an environmental problem. So the coral reef is indeed related to an environmental problem. Right here, they're working as a team to cement the pieces of the reef. So that's helping the environment. With the something fishy, they are focusing on the fish's reproductive rate. So they are focusing on an environmental problem. So those are 2 check marks. So maybe it's G. Let me check. How an environmental problem is a direct effect of the misuse of technology. Nothing in here talks about how the misuse is causing these problems. So that word effect is not necessarily used in the correct way here. The challenges scientists have encountered while trying to solve an environmental problem. They didn't encounter these challenges. They were already there. They're trying to solve them. So this one is wrong as well. So the only one that has 2 check marks that would prove that it's both is answer choice G. Last one, question 33. A lot of us got this one right, so props to y'all. How are the coral bots discussed in Robots on the Reef and the fish transmitters discussed in Something Fishy? Similar. Okay, so we see that keyword similar. So we're going to go ahead and do a 1 and a 2, little T-chart. Both are designed to independently complete a task. No, not independently. Remember, the robots have to work as a team, and the people that are working with the dams, they also have to work as a team. Both assist scientists in tracking the amount of ocean life in a specific area. The dam doesn't necessarily focus on it does focus on a specific area, but it's not designed to it's not designed to track the amount of ocean life. They're just trying to make sure that the fish in that population are still able to thrive. So it's not that for number 2, although it could be for number 1. Their intended purpose isn't for tracking, though. Their intended purpose is to recreate or re-cement the coral reefs. This one was a tricky one for those of us that chose B. You should have gone back to the text. Is there any information about tracking? Both are meant to be used by scientists to help restore an environment. So in the first one, they're trying to restore the coral reef. In the second one, they are trying to restore the fish's population. Both are programmed to model the behavior of insects. Okay, so there was nothing about insects. So I should eliminate answer choice D with the word insects. The only one I see that has 2 check marks is answer choice C. Now, at this time, we are going to go ahead and move into our quiz. Your quiz today is on golden opportunities. You are going to read passage 1, read passage 1, answer the questions for passage 1. Then you're going to read passage 2. Make sure you annotate as you read. I wonder if this is poetry, fiction, or nonfiction. What GPTJs should I use to annotate this? Make sure you use past. It's a poem. and then you're going to answer questions for that second passage. Then at the end, you will do a Venn diagram, and then you will answer the questions for both passages. I do want to say that on the Elluminate link, your first question, instead of having the letters F, G, H, J, has the letters A, B, C. So I just want to name that, because if you see that, just know that the first letter is A, B, C, D. So if the letters are messed up, that's okay. Just fill in whichever spot it would usually be. So if it's H, you would put C. If it's G, you would put B. If it's F, you would put A, vice versa. I don't know why it came out like that, but please try your best. I am going to try to upload this as a Kami document, just because it might be a little bit easier to annotate if it's on Kami. If you are someone that has forgotten how to use Kami, when you click open with, make sure you click open with, and then you click annotate with Kami. If you do not have this option to annotate with Kami, don't forget you can go to connect more apps. And then once this connect with more apps loads, you're going to type in this little search bar, Kami, Kami, and it's going to be the one that says annotate. So this one, mine already says installed, but if you did not have it, you would click install. And then it will refresh. And then when you click that little triangle again, it should pop up right here, annotate with Kami. If you are having difficulties with annotate with Kami, send me an email and I will try to send you a Word document. But I really want you to use your annotations. So please use Kami so that I can see your T-charts. And don't forget about your Venn diagram and GBTJs. This is going to be our quiz for week 3. So please make sure you submit it on Elluminate. I'll include the Elluminate link on your Google Classroom. And double check your work. Go back to the text. This is going to be worth multiple grades since it is testing multiple skills. And this is the last quiz we have before our STAR test next week. So please try your best, and we will be reviewing this quiz on Friday. You have today and tomorrow to complete this quiz. If you are missing any assignments from your quarter 4 assignments tracker, please make sure you complete those as well. If you see your name on more than 2 of these boxes, that means you are failing reading, because some of these assignments are worth multiple grades. So if you see your name here, please make sure you complete your missing assignments. Try your best, and I will see you all on Friday. Good luck, Kipsters!